You're listening to the August 12th, 2016 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Veneration of Light.
Once again, here we jolly well are. Thank you so much for your reassurance which you spoke through me the other day. See August the 8th channeling on the YouTube. I'm truly feeling much more confident. Us humans go through these ups and downs in order to get to our truth. So, what's new with you?
We are in fullness of love energy as we connect with you this day. In the air, as your sayings would say, is much excitement and exhilarating thoughts that lead one into the state of being that is required for those phenomenal changes that are to occur. And occur they will.
May I say here, and I'm acting as a negative Nelly on purpose, yet so many times has there been a buzz. So many times. What is so different about this time?
Nothing. In fact, whenever there has been a buzz regarding change over your years, that is because it is always happening. So much change is taking you into brighter days that, as yet, seem the opposite.
That is because we are fed the opposite. I understand that. People are feeling our family from elsewhere to be very close, almost tangible for some. I know you're always close to us, yet that is a knowing rather than me actually feeling it sometimes.
Lady Blossom.
Oh, not so comfortable with that, although it makes me smirk, for I'm far from it. I don't mind the Lady Blossom a big difference.
Nonetheless, may we make it more comfortable by saying that this is the name of which we choose and adore.
Adore? Really? Okay then.
Figuring out that which is unknown to you is not an easy task. We are aware that you would like to ask, what are we to expect? Yet you refrain due to having asked it many times and know our answer. Much change. And you wish to know in what way? We can only offer words that condone and ask you to draw strength from the fact that these changes ahead, these exciting times, are almost upon you.
Now, where have I heard that before?
These changes are to occur, and you will never look back. We cannot specifically specify how this change will play out, bit by bit. That is impossible, for it is each one of you playing your part and writing the script as you go that shall make it what it is to become. Indeed, there is a divine plan, and it shall play out. It cannot not. Yet, the journeys that unfold in playing out these specified roles is up to each one. Know this: your hearts shall speak to you like never before. There shall be circumstances occurring that make one confused and bemused. Yet, deep inside, know that all is as it should be. Follow the knowing with inside of you. Listen to your truth, for there shall be much stretching of truth in the wrong direction, in order for those who prefer the darker side of the room to defend and excuse themselves.
Can you elaborate on what you mean here?
In that things that the average human, and we mean that with respect of a percentage average, currently perceives are very different from how they actually are. Many are aware of this, yet there shall be truths uncovered that even those who think they know what is hidden don't. Much more than meets the eye is to be revealed, slowly but surely. As one accepts shock number one, They then prepare for shock number 2, and so on. It is time for the truth to come out. It has been more than long enough wherein covering up very important matters regarding your star family has been detained. Therefore, there will be those who will try to stretch the truth, as we say, in order to allow themselves a history of redemption by denying what is and making out truthfully what isn't.
Can you elaborate on truthfully what isn't?
There are very clever, sly, intelligent beings upon your planet in high-up positions. Their truth, they will know, is not truth. And yet, they will still say it is, in order to prevent themselves from falling from that high position. It is time now for citizens of planet Earth to have the right to be who they are. It is time for the darkness to disperse and only light prevail.
So do you mean that disclosure is to come about?
We do.
Again, with all respect, this has been said before. Not so much by you saying it's imminent, although you have discussed the matter a little, but by others over the years many times. That's not soon.
And we can only show you the jigsaw puzzle that we do, in that the pieces are coming together and so much more of the overall scene can be viewed. This is why, as you are aware, we cannot give you exact time frames, for we do not work in time. Yet, some very important pieces have been put into place now, and as you know, when doing a jigsaw puzzle, once a few particular pieces are set in place, then many around them can neatly slot in. One had been waiting and waiting for those precise pieces in order for all those around that were in position waiting to fall into place so quickly after that can do so.
Thing is, I do feel the buzz. Yet, I'm such an old has-been. I've felt the buzz so many times before, and maybe I'm just getting swept along with the hype once again. Once again, once again, once again. We all so very much are ready for change.
And it is coming.
So is Christmas. I know, I sound so doubtful. Yet, how can I put this? It's not in a negative way. I'm just saying how it is, just being realistic, I suppose.
So realistic that when we agree to the fact that the ship seen in your skies was the real thing, you chose to doubt?
Yes. Do you understand why?
Because of falsities. Because you know not who you can trust due to bombings of untruths that are put there to fulfill that very mission, to confuse.
Yep. In my chats, I can talk so confidently about what is to take place. That has to come from a knowing inside of me. That is what allows me to know that one day, disclosure, large ships in the sky, assistance leading us into a brighter world will come. Not to rescue us, not to save us, yet to work with us, to lend a helping hand to get this planet back in order, in truth, in love.
We speak only from our truth, Blossom, as you know. And we come to confirm such matters. As to whether or not they are accepted as your time goes on, cannot make us change anything, nor would we desire to. That which we offer is to assist you from the position we are in. The position you are in is different from ours. and we can brush away the clouds of doubt that you find yourselves encloaked in. We come to be of service, not to make one question and ponder as to the realities of our existence.
I'll put that on a magnet and stick it on my fridge.
There will always be those who desire to conspire and push one's thoughts in the direction of misgivings and loneliness of heart. Yet, we say to you, you are not alone. You can never be alone. We are your family. We have had to hold back when we felt we wanted to move boldly ahead, yet it was not compatible with the transformation to do so. We have had to be patient, just like you, for we have felt your anguish and despair.
Who knows what will happen when it all kicks off? One can't really imagine, yet it has to come. Our world is in such need of a massive kick up the proverbials, and however one chooses to react to that is down to each one.
And may we add that, although there will be chaos through confusion, keep in mind, keep in heart, that when the time comes, you will know us in your heart. Listen only to that, for there shall be many that will try to convince that we are not who we say we are.
Will you say who you are then?
To begin with, you shall know us energetically. And we tell you now, that shall be more than enough.
All these things have been said back in 2008. That little puppy is still very much part of my being, yet not in a bad way, as some may think. Just the things you said then about your arrival are pretty much all you would say now. I don't feel, to be honest, as if a big show is about to happen any time soon. Yet maybe, just maybe, the time has come to start up the band. Could be a long overture, but who cares as long as it gets started.
Dearest Blossom.
Excuse me?
Dearest Lady Blossom.
Thanking you.
Answer us this. Why do you take the time to have these conversations with us and send them out?
Good question. No, seriously, because deep within me, although I question myself sometimes and think, what are you doing, Blossom? I know I'm not mad. Perhaps a little wacky at times, but not insane. I'm a rational, normal human being that knows there is more to all this, and I know I'm not alone in knowing this. This love that we are makes sense of, to, everything. And I guess you guys are just the icing on the cake when it comes to getting down to the nitty-gritty of it. Why do you ask?
Because we wanted you to know why. For we are aware that sometimes you ponder on whether or not this is all a figment of your imagination.
You said that. Yep. Yet I need to go there in order to get to my truth. And if it should be that on my deathbed I say, well, that was a load of old cobblers, because nothing came about, then so be it. Yet I did the best I knew how, living in my truth.
And so be it.
Yep. And so be it. Many thanks, in much love. Signing off for now.